Okay, once again, we're in this barren, empty room here at the Marriott Courtyard in Nashua for the Nashua GOP City Committee for their annual stakeout. And I found this room and I'm hauling people in here just as quickly as I can. And I have run across Victoria Sullivan, who is the Republican nominee, because nobody else has filed, for mayor to try to take, well, let's say, let the progressive Joyce Craig have a nice retirement.
So it's a nonpartisan election. We ended up having a primary because we have a Democrat and Independent and myself in there. So we've got three people, and it could have been any party affiliation. If there's three, it would have dwindled it down to two. So we do have a September primary.
I did not know that. So what is the date for that?
It is September 17th.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're pretty confident about getting through the primary.
Very good. Now, how has your message been received?
It's been
and
seen.
what is she trying to do to counter it?
I don't know that she's doing anything to counter it. I don't know that she's doing anything, period. So we're out talking to people every day. We have had meet and greets at people's homes, and it's not just Republicans coming out to talk to us. It's independents, it's Democrats, because it's a nonpartisan election and we want to talk to everybody. What's happening in the city is affecting everybody in every corner of the city. It isn't like you used to know where the crime was. Like, you knew to sort of stay away from the tree streets between South Willow and Bridge, right? You knew that was kind of a hot spot. You knew there were some areas of the west side that weren't so great. You didn't want to be there. Now it is really sprawling across the city into neighborhoods that you wouldn't have thought twice about being in, and you would have known that you were safe. And it's not that way anymore.
Because Tom Holman is here, former director of ICE, immigration is on the topic for tonight. Do you think the drug problem is a direct outgrowth of lax immigration further down on the border?
So we just saw that there was a huge fentanyl bust in Mexico, right? And that fentanyl came out of China. That is coming across our borders, and we know that it is. We know that they're able to see some of that stuff down there, but that's only if they're coming through certain areas. They're sneaking through other channels to come into the country. So yeah, that is absolutely affecting Manchester. Manchester has been hit harder than any other city in New Hampshire, and one of the hardest hitting in the country, the opioid epidemic. So we know that that's part of the problem. I have reached out to Congressman Pappas, and we know that Senator Hassan and Shaheen aren't doing anything. Congresswoman Custer, they're not concerned with the border wall. They're not concerned with border security. They've actually been blocking immigration reform. So we really need to start having the conversation about immigration reform so that we can protect our city. We also have gangs that are in here, and all that stuff is attributed to lax immigration laws.
And while
I'll say one other thing. I met with someone recently who has a family member. They're a legal immigrant, and they have a family member who's been trying to come here legally as well for the last 10 years, who can't get in here. He's waiting his turn. He's doing what he needs to do. He's filed the paperwork, and that person was very upset and concerned about the fact that people are just gaining instant access to our country, when you've got people that are doing the right thing and they're trying to come here and join their families, and they're being stopped. They can't get in here with them.
Well, I hear that the noise is going down outside, so
Yeah.
they may be starting. So Victoria Sullivan, candidate for mayor of the city of Manchester, thank you for taking a few minutes with Granite Rock. And we would like to be able to sit down with you to do a more full version of what we call our Grok Gauntlet, if you would like.
I would love that. You guys are great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.